Welcome to my first ever. Well, not first ever. The first one was a test watch, but whatever. Horror show entertainment watches video. Tonight I will be watching. Oh, I thought someone was talking. It's my camera. Okay, let's get on with this. So tonight I'm going to be watching Madman from 1982. I love this movie. A lot of people don't seem to get it, and it's just one of those movies that I think really excels in telling a great story with great atmosphere and just a nightmarish quality to it that I actually really enjoy. So let us go ahead, and you can talk to me while I'm watching the movie in the discussion box. I'll say hello right now to anyone who's watching. And yeah, so I have it all set up, and around every 10 minutes or so, I'll let you know what time I'm at. So if you want to pop in your movie or version of the movie, whatever, into your DVD player or Blu-ray player, then you'll know where to start from where I'm at. So let's dive right in. Oh, she's almost to play. Okay, I'm starting now. Legend Lives Company. I love that. Gary Sales. I swore he was related to John Sales, who wrote like Piranha and stuff, but I don't know if that's true or not. Um, I love it's like an end credit scene going on here, and it's just the opening scene of the opening text crawl. So that's really cool. Christian Gallagher. I should spell that right. There we go. Yeah, we're still in the opening credits here. I love the what do you call it? The intersplice between two images. You got the trees overlaying over a red background. It's really cool, and it's really a simple effect, and it was achieved very easily. And it looks awesome. Has a great atmosphere to it. Nice and stormy night, or nice and haunting night, I should say, like a really chilling, cold night in the woods with the trees blowing. Now we're starting the movie, and great quality from Vinegar Syndrome. Yeah, they released this movie on Blu-ray and DVD, on a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack, and I'm very happy with it. I wanted to get Arrow's release, but I wasn't able to just yet. Now, here's one thing I don't really like about this movie is that in the intro, we kind of see who's gonna die. Like he's sitting in the saw to certain people, and then you see what's gonna happen to those certain people. It happens in some movies, and I don't care for it at all. Um, but still, it's a fun movie to watch, even when the characters aren't be the best actors or actresses. They're still having a fun time of watching it or while playing in the movie. Did I think about doing a YouNow, a broadcast on YouNow? I don't even know what YouNow is. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my channel situated with the channel crawl. I haven't really had time to go to YouNow and see what I can broadcast on there, but maybe someday. I I think the guy who is right here, who's singing the song, I don't think he's alive anymore. I think he passed away a few, maybe 10 years ago, which sucks because he's a great character. And I like his character a lot. How dare you scare people like that? You think you're in a horror movie?
Now it's time for my story. My story deals with the man who used to live in that old dilapidated house behind those trees. We're not supposed to be this close to it because many strange things happen around here.
Hey, Ray Animator, I actually like that, dude. That's pretty cool. Creative.
Wife, 2 children. An evil man.
I love the story of Madman Mars. Just a
His wife brutally punished children.
story of a very bad man who eventually was caught.
He
And
once had a piece of his nose.
well, I'll let the story speak for itself here, but I'll talk about it more after.
It was a night like tonight, many, many years ago. Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, it was the same night as tonight. Woods, quiet and dark. The farmer, for no apparent reason, went stark, raving mad. He walked into his bedroom with an axe in his hand and chopped his sleeping wife into little pieces. Then, with his bloodlust awakened, he walked down the hall to his son's room and took an axe to him. He walked across the hall to his daughter's room, and without so much as a word, he chopped her into little pieces too. Then he calmly lifted the bloody axe onto the bar and ordered himself a drink. Well, it wasn't long before the town found out what happened, and when it did, all over for the Madman. 10 men jumped, dragged, screamed.
It's more like 3 men.
Hoisted high. One of them grabbed the bloody axe and swung it at the farmer's head, leaving a deep, bloody gash in the side of his face. They left him there, hanging for dead. Next morning, when they went to cut him down, he was gone. It was then they noticed the bodies of his wife and children were missing. And their bodies have never been found.
Oh, Max, come on. How could their bodies never be found?
So the thing I love about that story is, like, it's just a bad guy who goes bloodlust crazy. And something just snaps, and he says his bloodlust was awakened, and it's like, ew, like this farmer is just all of a sudden crazy for killing. It's a really dark concept that is handled quite lightly. And that's why I think it works so well, because it's not taken too seriously, but it's still a scary idea. Because he can be anywhere at any time. Picks up the rock ready to throw it.
And if he comes, he'll get you. One by one, you'll start to fall before night's over. I'll get you all.
God, this actor is so great.
His name is Madman.
He was originally going to be played by Vincent Price, but he was too expensive to work with at that time.
Madman.
Vincent Price would have been great too, but
Madman Mars! Here we are! Come and get us, Madman! Madman Mars!
Oh, Richie, now you've done it. Don't you realize you're fooling with things beyond your control? The Madman Mars doesn't understand anymore. The Madman Mars thinks you're making fun of him.
Sir,
He didn't mean it, Mars! Young and foolish. He doesn't know what he's doing. Stay where you are. We mean you no harm. Let's hope that stopped him in time. If not, no one is safe in the woods tonight. Anyone alone in the woods can't hear him. Can't see him. You smell this odor of death. You turn around, and suddenly this horribly mutilated face stares down at you. The last thing before zap! Close your head.
No, I'm so scared. Vincent Price was a you're right, Reanimator. Vincent Price was a great actor.
It's my way of saying goodbye, good luck.
This is actually a really clever scene that not a lot of people see happening.
Last weekend before
or never, they don't really get it. Like when it happens, like they don't pick up on it. I'll point it out after it happens.
I enjoyed your company.
So after he tells them what to do, he'll say something, and then I'll explain why people don't get it.
Everybody else will get ready for the walk back. Remember,
right here.
Don't walk in the woods alone. Oz. The Madman Mars will get you.
Now, he told no one to say his name above a whisper. Everyone said it. So now they're all fucked. I love that. That's why I kind of think Max was in on it.
Madman Mars. Nothing, honey. It's just a figment of Max's imagination. Something he made up to scare you.
Oh, sure is that all right. I was so scared I couldn't open my eyes.
Yet they were open the whole
It's all
time.
right. Nobody's going to come and get me.
Continuity.
Don't worry, honey. Nobody's going to hurt you. I'll make sure of that, okay? And you join the other girls and don't worry about it.
I got you, doll.
Night, same time.
Well, if it isn't the big brave man who scares little girls to tears. How did you say?
What's the matter?
You scared half those kids to death. That's what's the matter.
Yeah, that actress is played by,
They enjoyed it.
I think her name is Dawn Wells. I'm not sure.
No,
But she played in Dawn of the Dead. That's why I think her name is Dawn. But
Yes, we do. We have the rest of our lives.
Come on,
Let me
Betsy. You
see.
know you're not going to want to see me once we get back to the city.
I'm sorry, Tiffy. Let's just say goodbye.
Hey, you two. You're making this public knowledge.
oh, Galen Ross. Yeah, she also plays in Dawn of the Dead. She's the main actress in Madman, which is pretty cool.
Give her room to make
And
up
she's
her
also
own
in
mind.
Creep Show.
If you really love her, the biggest test is letting go. Not holding on.
But I want to hold on to my Blu-ray copy of Madman from Vinegar Syndrome. I love it.
Come on, you guys. Let's go. We don't have all night. Give me, grab some dirt over there. Get
Don't
that.
get there and sponsor my videos.
Kick the stones a little closer. Richie, come on, Richie. Come on. Move it, Richie.
I'm moving.
What'd you say?
Well, I didn't say anything. I was talking to the fire. He didn't say nothing. I heard him.
If he lies and you swear to it.
Bastard. I love this movie. I can't say that
Okay,
enough.
that looks good. Let's line up.
This part's creepy. There he is in the tree with the long, straggly hair.
Get ready for a little double time.
Massive
I want to catch him before they reach the bungalow.
silhouette.
Double time in place. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Move out. Let's go.
It's just a really creepy movie. Like, the whole time you just feel uneasy. That's actually a pretty nice shot, like, kind of easier to see him. But still, you don't really get to see his face until the end of the movie. Which I don't really mind, because it builds up the suspense of what he really looks like after all that's happened to him. So it's pretty cool. It's not like Jason, where he popped out right at the end because he was mentioned. This guy's been doing the killing, and he shows up at the end with where you can see his face. That's messed up looking. Kind of cheap, but messed up. I think this film was like under $1 million. Obviously, it was under $1 million to make. If it was over $1 million, I'd be surprised. And there we go into the Blair Witch House. Yeah, all right. It looks like it, but it's not really the Blair Witch House. And I probably lost a viewer or two from just mentioning the Blair Witch Project, but I like that movie. Now, it really looks like a farmhouse, but I'm trying to find out where the land is. Like, it's all surrounded by wooded areas, a wooded area. Where would he grow his crops? I think I found a plot hole. You know, Madman's a badass when he puts the candle out with his hand. So far we're 13 minutes and 30 seconds into the movie, around 30 seconds. So I just wanted to make sure. And it's already going awesome with great atmosphere, lighting, and camera work. And the cast is kind of hammy at acting, but are likable enough to enjoy the movie with them in it.
All right, you guys, you're released. Finish packing. Cleanup's in a half hour.
Yeah, one complaint I've seen people make about this movie that destroys the movie for them for some reason is they say, "Oh, there was no hot woman in it. All the women in it were ugly. That's why the movie sucks." I'm like, no. Well, I mean, no one's really that attractive in this movie, but it doesn't make the movie shitty. I don't know why they make that as a complaint and make it ruin the whole movie for them. I don't know. People are stupid, horny, and stupid.
They should have a big red warning light screwed into their forehead, flashing, "Beware, beware." That would make it easier, wouldn't it? You could see them a mile away. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. And yet there are things that I like about it. And we're alone.
God, her eyes are huge.
I don't know. It's so cute.
I don't know.
Tell me about it. They chase you till you're half dead, get you, then try to get rid of you. Personally, I don't care which way they want it. Only make up your mind. You've got an interesting night, Stacy. Boring. I'm looking forward to
Reanimator, you're very let me rephrase that. You're right. People are horny and stupid, like I said, and especially when they watch older movies. Like, oh, this should be hotter, but that was the fashion back then.
Enough heart and flowers. I'm glad you're feeling better. I just wanted to check and make sure. Because I feel better. You know, but I don't have many women friends. I think you're one of them.
Ooh,
Hey, give me your number. Yeah, tomorrow. Better hurry.
Give me my number. I don't have a cell phone. It's 1982.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you mean my landline?
Hey, Max. Is your offer of $100 to anyone who could pull a sax out of you still good?
This is one of my favorite parts of the movie. It's so simple, yet it's really effective. Where they're trying to lift an axe out of a log that's lodged into it, and two people can't get it out, but Madman has no problem doing that. He just lifts it up with one hand, rips it right out, and four arms couldn't do it. It's really impressive. It shows his strength, and that's really creepy. And this is what's his name?
Come on, Dippy.
Thank you, Dippy. Dippy is like this character who's in like a minute of the movie. And it's funny. Like I think he's the cook, and he's in it for a minute, then he kind of just disappears, and there's no more. He is essential to one part of the movie, and that is the kill count, though.
Losing, winning, what's the difference? Play the game with a fair heart. You'll always be able to look yourself in the mirror.
Play too hard to win, and you might not like what you become. You become a wiener.
That's what you become.
I want some wieners now. I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Max. So.
It's empty.
I was dreaming it was full. Varen, asks, do I like the Pumpkinhead franchise? I love the Pumpkinhead franchise. I like part 1, 3, and 4. 2 is a little bit of a disappointment, but I enjoy it for what it is. And 3 and 4 kind of back to the roots. Oh wait, here we go, kill. Blood. That's one thing I love about this movie. It doesn't shy away on the gore aspect. I recently watched Hell Night, and that doesn't have too much gore. This one is like bloodshed everywhere.
I don't see Richie anywhere.
But yeah, Pumpkinhead 1 to 4 is they're all really enjoyable.
Got to give him more time to get back.
And just to let you guys know, I'm 18 minutes and 26 seconds in. I'm not a big fan of the second eye. Yeah, Varen says he's not a big fan of the second either. Yeah, I mean, it's a movie. It's good for a monster movie. But Pumpkinhead isn't just a monster movie. It's a supernatural story of vengeance, not just big monster coming around killing people. It's more thought out and methodical than that. Like, there's certain people he's going to go after, not just everybody. I mean, Pumpkinhead 2, it kind of followed that, but at the same time, he did just kill random people who were around, not in the way or anything of the people that he was trying to get. So it didn't really make. I haven't watched Pumpkinhead 2 in a while. I'm pretty sure I'm right, though, that he just killed some random people, too. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I love Reanimator says I freaking love the design of Pumpkinhead itself. The design of Pumpkinhead is awesome. I like the Xenomorph design more, and I only mentioned the Xenomorph because they pretty much look a lot alike, and I think that's something that really is interesting. I think they're both done by no. H.R. Giger worked on Alien, but Stan Winston did Pumpkinhead, or his effects team. So I think I'd have to go with the Xenomorph, but Pumpkinhead is very close to design. Design doesn't my favorite categories. I'm stuttering all over the place tonight. I'm sorry. More coffee. Kermit. Sarcasm.
No, I'll never stop. I think you all contributed something to the growth of the people as individuals and the kids in general that will stay with them the rest of their lives.
Yeah, they'll never go out in the woods alone, ever again.
I have a problem with that.
Max, I'd like to say something about the campfire.
Sure, Betsy.
She's got a problem with everything.
I know how you enjoy telling stories around a fire, and I don't want to ruin it. But I'm concerned with the effect it has on the younger ones. They're in tears by the time it's over. I don't think it's good for them.
Well, that's a good point. I never thought of that. I don't have any objections to excluding the younger kids from the campfire. Well, next year I'll scare the hell out of only the older ones. Okay, Betsy? I like to keep my staff happy. Within reason, of course.
Yeah,
right, I'm going into town to pick up the shutters from Sunny.
Hey, Cynical Reviews. How's it going?
Yeah.
And Xenomorph with hearts is the pinnacle of the Xenomorph. You need to give it hearts, and else I don't know. I'm tired.
Hold it.
I'm getting a little too old for this. I thought I was going to say I'm getting too old for this shit. Like merch.
Before I forget, that beer you've got hidden at the bottom of the refrigerator against orders.
What a cool guy.
Keep a sharp eye on the kids. TP, start at top.
TP. Dude, TP is so badass that he has a belt with his name on it.
I'd like to get into something a bit more personal. Tonight, you all witnessed a scene between Betsy and me up at the campfire that should have never happened.
These were like popular back in the day public apologies.
And to the rest of you, for subjecting you to my
should still be,
selfish
but
attitude. That's it, folks.
Like birdemic clapping scene.
I propose a toast to friends and friendship,
To love and lovers.
May you always have more than you need.
And that excludes death. Oh wait, that's gonna happen just down here. Oh my god, this scene is ridiculous. It's the sex scene between Betsy and TP.
If you're gonna ask, why is this, why is that? It's up to
I love the song. It's just cheesy, but sex scene is even cheesier. There it is, TP with the outie belly button, but TP it has his name on the belt, which is just hilarious.
But if you're gonna ask me why, I love you like I
God, this movie. It's like it sounds like a sex scene. It is an early '80s sex scene, which is just hilarious. It takes place in a hot tub of all places.
really ride the play. Only know the feeling.
Oh no, butt shot, no, please. I mean, it's a guy butt shot. That's why I looked away. If it was, even if it was Betsy's, that'd be kind of awkward to watch on that. I got to think too, Brian. Thanks, Cynical. Thanks, Shonical. I keep calling you Cynical. You're Shonical. Of course, it's in the hot tub. It is. It's a very circular hot tub where they spin around like idiots until they get close enough to each other where they can kiss. It's ridiculous. I suggest you check it out for yourself because it's something. It's one of the strangest sex scenes I've ever seen in an 80s slasher movie. Oh my god! And I'm the only one watching it. God damn you guys!
Just how he makes it happen. Find yourself just clapping and feeling good.
Oh my god, it's a fish. Oh no, wait, that's just Betsy.
No need to wonder why. Come with me together. Let's count all the stars in the sky. How I feel about you.
Reanimator says, I'm most definitely going to check this out, not just for the awkward sex scene. Well, that's what makes the movie. No, I'm just kidding. Uh-oh. Stalking point of view. Madman bars. Just to your clothing. Oh, she was giving him an underwater blowy. I don't know if that's what she was really doing, but it adds flavor. I want an underwater blowy too. They're not even doing anything. That's the best part. Oh, it feels so good. You kissing my lips and everything. Oh, there's a shot of his face, very kind of blurred out, but still creepy. And the sex scene is complete. Encore. No encore, please. Richie, you gotta do whatever comes to you.
Where am I?
Sonical's like, what a great way to end my day. I am happy to have ended your day so nicely. Even if it wasn't me, it was Galen Ross and some other guy. Do you say damn it or dick? I mean, he can go back to the hot tub if he wants, but I don't think they want you in there with them. Wow, she really knows how to play that flute. She hit like one note in 3 different ways. And she's like, yeah, I'm the master of the flutes. This scene, I laugh at it every time. She's going up a semi-steep hill, and she's like, I can't get it. I can't. Damn it, the steep hills are so hard to climb. It's like, it's probably like this, and she's like, I can't climb the steep hill.
Okay, let's go. You can do it.
Oh, this sounds like some other sex scene. Just gonna
Go. Yes.
without video context. There you go. Uh-oh. It's Franklin from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre sticking his tongue out at everything. This scene is just... This is such an awkward movie at the same time. They're like laying... Like, here's one person, here's the other person, here's one, here's the other, here's the other, here's the other. It's like their heads are all touching each other. It's fucking weird. I did a fan trailer for this, and I included the shot where it's the overhead of this one. It's just so ridiculous.
That's the most frightening thing about us.
Such weird people.
You never really know what's in my mind at any given time. You never know if I'm thinking rationally or if I've created some other reality.
Or if I'm thinking, trying to remember the lines to my script, the script.
But you never really know what normal is to me.
I need a new Esco.
Dave, are you okay?
Of course not. I'm letting my emotions overcome my intellect.
He's a psych major. I'm just kidding.
What happened?
Oh, excuse me.
See how easy it is to question another human mind. I can judge by your faces there's a question about me. A touch of fear in your eye. Who is this man? Where does he come from? I could take your body one at a time and hide them so no one would ever find them. I could chop off your head.
That was so funny and not just really weird. Oh, Richie's still prowling the woods. You keep doing that, and you'll survive the night. Seriously. Looks to my computer saying stuff about my storage because I need to make room on my computer.
Can you tell me anything about where Richie the Wise Guy is? Okay. Get back to sleep. Nobody leaves this cabin. That's an order.
I will twist your arms until they break. And then say you tripped. Until Richie comes back. I'm kind of a douchebag.
I'm going to try and find them.
Why don't you get Bill and Dave to help?
I lost them. My responsibility to find them.
So dark out there. More people looking, the better.
I'm
Don't
just
worry,
so
I'm just
macho.
going to take a quick look. If I don't find them, I'll be back in a while to get the others. You wait in the office and stay awake.
Yes, sir. TP.
BTTP. Bigfoot!
TP? Nothing, it's okay. Be careful.
I just thought they were making a sequel to Dawn of the Dead. I'm currently at 33 minutes and 10 seconds. For anyone who wants to put the movie on while I'm watching. I was trying to sing the hot tub sex scene song. Stop
Are
him.
you serious about what you said this afternoon?
Did it shock you that much?
No. I only want you to be sure of leaving school and me.
I told you. I love you. I want to be with you. Any more doubt?
No. No more doubt. Great moon today. Hey, Billy Boy?
Yeah, great mood tonight.
Yeah.
God, her smile is just like.
Let's go for a swim.
I have a better idea.
Oh God, everyone just wants to have sex in this movie. I'm thinking of a hot tub in the tent now. So Reanimator says she's probably going to be going to bed soon. She's asking if I'll be on the horror crawl tomorrow, and I am. I'm hosting my own part at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm also going to be. I think I'm just doing my segment, and that's it. But we'll see what else goes on. So yeah, thank you for stopping by, though. I really appreciate. You have some great comments, so that's awesome. Thanks for joining the video I'm doing. That was great.
Richie? That's you, Richie? Come on, Richie. Come on out. I know you're in there, Richie. Come on out, Richie.
I just love that shot. He was standing there with a noose in his hand, and then it just went away. He went away. Oh, a trap. Oh, I thought it was a trap. It's just a When I first watched this movie, this scene just got to me so bad. I was like, ah! Or TP. He had the best name in the whole movie, next to Madman Mars. I guess they can't put up with him anymore. Get it? TP? Put up? Oh. Oh, it smells like Madman Mars.
Smells like that.
That just got me. When I first saw this, it got me like crazy. I was like, oh no! It's actually a pretty brutal scene. And I hate him. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? His face is actually turning blue. I heard they actually had him strangled. Like he wanted to do it like that. At least a little bit so he get his face blue. His eyes are white. That's actually really disturbing. Damn it. Oh, he did. That was actually really convincing. Mate, are you saying bye to me, Shonicle Reviews, or are you saying bye to Reed Reanimator? Either way, it's cool. If you're saying bye to this tonight, thank you for stopping by. It's awesome to have people watch the movie with me, or at least to listen to it. I do a pretty good Madman Mars.
Not. He loves me.
How old are you?
He loves me not. He loves me. As if I didn't know.
Yeah, well, you don't know that he's dead.
TP, where are you?
It's been like 5 minutes.
Lily said he'd be back in 10 minutes. Close to 45, and that's not like TP. You know that.
Yeah. This happens at least twice a year. Last year it took us about 3 hours to track down a kid who made a left instead of a right and wound up in the North Fork. That was in broad daylight.
Betsy, I'm surprised at you. I didn't know you were such a warrior. Why the strange look in your eyes? You two are going to laugh, but as TP was leaving, I saw something by the side of the house. It was big. I couldn't make out any features because of the shadows.
Okay, Betsy, I get your point. I'll go looking for him. No need to make up any more stories for the dramatic effect.
I'm not making up any story. What happened to this shadow? Well, the next time I looked up, it was gone.
Okay, I'm leaving. Look, see how fast I'm moving?
Dave, don't make fun of me, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. Don't worry so much. I'll find him 1, 2, 3.
It just chisels my ass. That just chaps my ass. I bid you farewell.
I saw something out there. I did. At least I think I did.
So it's like constantly windy in this movie, because if so, nice. Got one more person watching. I'm wondering who it is. Oh, the axe. Here it comes. Rip it out. Got a nice slice on his arm hand, too. Damn you, strong madman. Madman! That'd be funny. It would. It would be hilarious.
TP! You out there? TP! Richie!
Madman hungry for Preppy Boy.
TP!
PT!
Richie!
Itchy! Bow, bow, bow. Oh, he found a flashlight. And the axe right behind him, ready to hit him. And he walked away without even knowing. That's what I love about this movie. It's just so many little things that are really creepy. And the characters never even know they're happening.
TP!
Or see them, for that matter.
TP, where are you? Richie!
Richie, where are you? At this point, I'd be like, okay, I'm going back for help. Not this man, though. No, sir. He's gonna get his ass got in a quarrel. But still. Let's get some chopping going on here. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop. Let's get to the chop. Just hearing him hanging in the tree, that's pretty creepy. Gives you something to do. Give something to the scene than rather than him just wandering around. You can hear the rope swaying back and forth. There he is. Over. Got my little pocket knife here. I wouldn't even be sitting. I'd be running. We got 45 minutes and 10 seconds. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there's the iconic shot. Heads off. Heads off to you. How many more people have to die?
Holly, what's up?
Nothing. Don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Betsy, we're here. I'm going to go find Bill and Ellie and then take a ride to the end of the train.
I think we should both stay here.
Well, Betsy, that's the difference between you and me. You're content to sit behind and I'm not.
Bitch.
I'd like to know what's going on. I'll see you in a little while.
She's like, yeah, you're right. These people are so weird. I love it though. Footsies.
Stacy, don't you ever knock?
Sorry. I don't usually bust in like this, but we need you both up in the office.
What's the matter?
I don't know. Richie's been missing since the campfire, and TP went to find him, and then Dave went to find them, and nobody's returned yet. So I figured it would be better if we're all available for duty, so to speak.
How long have they been gone?
I don't know for sure. Too long, as far as I'm concerned. I gotta get back. Sorry again, you two. Don't rush, but hurry, if you know what I mean.
We're coming.
Be right there.
It's like I'm kissing the sun. Smile at me. What a creepy little imp. How does she not hear him? Long, long ago. God damn it. Fucking car never starts.
I said at a flashlight.
Light! Light! I'm a mechanic now. Come back, my victim. Long, long ago, for the moon is crawling, fluttering, falling.
I don't like it. I wish Max would get back. He always knows what to do in an emergency.
Easy, Ellie. This isn't exactly an emergency. Max would do what we're doing. We gotta search for a lost kid. Only TP should have called the whole group together instead of going off on his own. The more people you have searching, the better it is.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna catch up with Stacy. What about you?
Well, if it's better to have more people looking, then I'll go with you. You okay here alone?
Alone? I've got 5 kids to look after. Who's alone? Only get back as soon as you can. I don't want Max to find everybody gone.
They have an endless supply of
We'll get out of the
flashlights.
group and come right back.
Good, that's what I want to hear.
You better do what I tell you to do. What is up with these purple lines in the movie? Kind of annoys the crap out of me. Yabba-dabba-doo.
TP? Dave? Richie?
Somebody, 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 someone. People need to start dying quicker. Movie is almost over. Actually, it's got like 30 more minutes. Actually, no, let me see. 26. No, sorry, 36. God damn. I wish it was only 26. I'm getting tired. 36 ain't too bad. I can manage.
Richie?
Bitchy. A lantern. I knew it. You're the culprit behind everything.
Dave?
Pickle.
Where are you?
jar. Hey, there's your boyfriend. Douglas.
Dave, are you hurt?
No. Good head prosthetic. Ooh. Oh, the damn branch hit me in the face. How many people are going to find dead people and be like, oh, well, we're screwed? Should have gotten something better, like a blue car. I don't know. Got another. Oh, it's a screwdriver. I thought it was another flashlight. Can't be too prepared. Don't blame me. I'm just gonna fix my car and escape. Okay. Okay. Oh boy, there it is. I don't know how you get on top of this car without making. Oh, never mind. Do you like make any movement on the car, like make it bounce or anything? Because if not, he's one stealthy motherfucker. Oh, you dead. And off with your head. Oh, nice. Bloody headless.
Stacy! Stacy!
That was a really skinny ass neck.
There's the pickup.
Yeah, I see it. It's in the woods already. Look, the campfire area is that way. If you move close to the trail and I go this way, we'll make a complete circle.
Be careful.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Dude, pull it on your pants. God, stop kissing her. Stop kissing each other and me. Got a message on there. You've gotta wait. We're watching a movie. But y'all dead. Oh?
What is it, baby? What's wrong?
Oh, Bill, I saw something horrible. It was big and huge and dark. I don't know.
You want to wait here or come with me?
Why can't we go back to the office?
What good is that? Let's find out for sure what you saw, if anything at all, okay?
Okay. But don't let go of my hand.
I don't see anything, Ellie.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nothing.
Yeah. Let's go back now.
Okay, let's go.
And I thought her hair was going to fall off the car or something. Ew.
What is it, Bill?
Nothing. Stay in the truck.
Uh-oh. How would that even happen? Once you're holding onto the door. I think originally it was supposed to be ripped in half, but it didn't work out, the effect. I mean. Pow, pow, pow. So. Madman Mars. So long ago. I'm tired, man. got like what 20 minutes left. I can do it. And then we got 24. Chomp, 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 chomp. I'm at an hour and 4 minutes. God, those axe again. I stepped on a thorn on my floor. Ugh. It didn't even sound like him. He was dubbed. Holy shit. He's like 15. Holy shit. There is nothing in that closet. Evil Dead 2. That's not a closet, it's the door to the basement. I forgot about that. This is where he finds all the bodies. What have I done? I'm done. Apparently not. Dun dun dun. Uh-oh. No, that didn't work at all. Shut up. He's toying with you now. Oh, I don't know you're in the fridge. I'm just playing, hard to get. Imagine if she couldn't open the fridge from the inside. That'd suck. It's a little cold in here. I can't believe it actually worked. I'm at 1 hour and 11 minutes and 18 seconds. Hop along, little doggy. Movie's got to be over soon. Oh, there he is. Ooh, right in the chest. Even when she's dying, she's smiling. I'm dying. Bow, bow, bow. Oh boy. Got one more adult left in the on the campgrounds and 4 children. 5 maybe. Anyway. I'm tired. Got 15 minutes left. I can do it.
Hold on, Betsy. What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's just blood all over the fireplace. You gotta come back now.
I'll be right there.
This time, it's preposterous. Oh, God. Boom. Boom. With some extra shells, you can put that. I take the last two as well. You need them. Take down this hulk of a guy. Hulk of a guy. Oh, God. I know you're scared, but can we move this on a little bit? I'm just tired. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, hey.
Wake everybody up.
That was pretty nasty.
Okay, let's go. There's no time to change. Come on. Get your coats on. Let's go. Boys, leave everything and get to the bus right now. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. Mary Ellen.
Intense. I forgot. I haven't seen the whole movie in a while, so I usually get like 45 minutes and then I fall asleep. Authentic says substitute. I dig Madman. Madman is definitely a great movie.
Drive directly to the police station. Don't stop anything.
Oh, Betsy, don't leave us.
Yeah, she's totally stupid for leaving them. Why would you leave them then? Oh my god. You got nothing else to do. He's not going to go anywhere. He lives in that area. Just take him home.
Get moving.
Let's see. I guess this fits the stupid friendly girl traits. And she thinks she really stands a chance against this massive dude who can just kill anyone with no problem. Hasta la vista, Madman. Yeah, like 7 minutes left in this movie. I'm actually more intrigued now than the last half hour prior to this because I knew it was coming. So I know how this ends. Don't get me wrong; it's kind of a shitty ending, but kind of like it at the same time. Bow, bow, bow. Hey, there he is. You'd think you could hear him coming. He ain't that small. I heard a theme cue. I heard a stinger, and I had to go check that out instead. Idiot. Oh, there he is. You shot both shells. Idiot. Oh no. Oh, you can see your bone. What kind of scream was that? Oh! Oh! Her mouth wasn't even open half that second. Oh, you dead. Oh. And here's the shell with his face. Come on now. Ew. Ew.
Richie! Richie! Are you all right? Richie!
Man. Mars. He's real.
Roar of the campfire, telling of his horror. Lost in the
Great movie.
with the madman and the star.
Creepy ending, too.
Don't laugh at the tale. Heed if you call him the legend. Lives beware the madman Mars. The legend lives beware the madman Mars.
And that was Madman Mars. Well, Madman. Really, not entertaining, but really atmospheric movie. A great slasher from the early 80s that I really enjoy. If I were to rate it off the top of my head, I've reviewed it before, but I think I give it like a 3.5 out of 5 as of now. It's not the best slasher of the 80s, but it's still highly I think it's highly enjoyable for what it is, and the atmosphere is really strong, and the lighting and camera work is good. The performance is going to be a little bit better, but they work for this type of setting. So, yeah. Dominic Rocco says, "I love that ending." Yeah, the ending is just it takes you by surprise. Like, oh shit, they all died. Except for like the 5 kids or 6 kids and Max. Everyone else dies. So that's pretty interesting, to say the least. Because not a lot of slashers from the 80s had everyone die. Like, I don't think any of the Friday the 13th movies in the 80s had everyone die in a single movie. Like, I know Alice dies in part 2, but that's not a single movie, that's a continuation. So, it's interesting in that aspect. It's interesting in that aspect. Yeah, see, Tony Fish, Nudzada, whatever, TP is dead, and so is the director, unfortunately. But I've heard they've wanted to do a reboot. I would have been ecstatic if they did. I have no objections to doing a reboot of Madman. I think it's a perfect movie to reboot. It's one of those movies I really think needs a reboot. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.